Greetings to all the aspirants present out there. This is Chandigarh Civil Services. Aspirants, we are already started one series that is of the Himachal Current Affairs, in which we are already covered your Jan to December 2022 current affairs plus your January 2023 current affairs, in which we already have a clear discussion about your preliminary examination of the Himachal specific, that is your Himachal Pradesh Administrative Examination, Allied Services, and various other states exam. So continuing that particular series, in this particular session, we will be continuing that and we will have discussion of your February 2023 current affair. So the first thing which was in the news, that is the Saxena Himachal's new chief secretary. So your Prabhu Saxena, he was the 1990s batch of the IAS officer. He has been appointed as chief secretary of the Himachal Pradesh. Yes, so this is very factual information that is important, and he has replaces your RD demand. And yes, when we talk about him, then he is graduate in economics and law. Earlier, he was holding your charge of additional chief secretary, but right now he has been elevated ahead of your 5 officers senior to him. So this is just a factual information, that is the Prabodh Saxena. He is appointed as a new chief secretary. So this is just a factual information which was in the news in the February current affair. Next thing, your Himachal Pradesh has recorded a marginal decline in the crime against women NDPS cases in 2022. So yes, जो crime है आपके against the woman in under the narcotic drugs and psychotropic substances, that is your NDPS, उसमें gradually decline देखने को मिला है in 2022, जबकि जो other cases हैं under your IPC and other acts, that has slightly increased by 2020 in the state. So yes, यहाँ पे क्या है, जो आपका crime against women है वो decline हुआ है from 1702 in 2021 to 1606 in 2022. So this is important. Along with this, जो NDPS cases है, that also witnessed a marginal dip from 1537 to 1516 in the same period. Along with this, जो other cases increase हुए हैं, that is increase सबसे ज़्यादा जो देखने को मिला है, that has been attributed to the cases which is registered under your Excise Act. So yes, जो आपके cases हैं under the Excise Act, that has increased from 2969 जो कि 2021 में था to 3119 in 2022. So this has shown an increase. Along with this, your Himachal Pradesh, when we talk about your Himachal Pradesh, it is the first state जिसने start किया है your register number 26. Very important. It is just to keep a tab on your sexual offenders, and इस register में अभी तक around 4300 such offenders जो है that has been identified so far. Along with this, there is one more register, that is the register number 29 that was introduced. It is just to keep a record of your drug peddlers. And yes, around 23 drug peddlers जो हैं that has been identified, जिसमें से आपके जो 400 हैं, they are the repeat offender. So this is very, very important because such register, they will give a very clear or holistic pictures about कि कितने sexual offenders हैं, कितने आपके drug peddlers हैं. जब हम इनकी marking कर देंगे तो it will be very, very clear or easy in order to track them and in order to eliminate or lessen these all offenses. Next thing which was in the news, that is your Leopard Sensors जो है, that has started in the district Una. So important, जो आपका Geological Survey of India है, that has begun a census of leopard in the Una district. एक particular project है, that is your population estimation of the common leopard and black bear in Himachal Pradesh. So yes, under this project, आपका क्या है, जो census of the leopard है, that begin in your district, that is your Una. So talking about, this is the first time कि ये आपका जो है वो launch किया गया है Una district में. So the question arise होता है कि why is it so? Why this particular place is chosen? Because it is the warmest district of the state. So आपकी जो tracking होगी leopard की, that will be very, very easy. But yes, in the nearby future, जो project होगा, that will be later implemented in the higher altitude areas after the winter. So yes, the census जो है, ये जो है, it has work which has mandated कि 2 years में they will track and all the जितने भी आपकी geological survey के accordingly क्या है, they will track around for the 2 years के लिए. Along with this, जो techniques they use करते हैं in order to count the wild animals. So क्या है वो, prior to the 2006 pug marks जो होते थे animals के, they were observed on a soft forest surfaces. But yes, आजकल with the advancement of the technology, various DNA samples from the animal scat and जो photos हैं they were captured by your motion camera traps installed. So इससे क्या होगा, जो numbers हैं उनको calculate करना बहुत ही easy हो जाता है. Fine, so this is how. Along with this, इस project के अंदर क्या है, जो आपके Geological Survey of India के जो scientists हैं, they also said that कि project में क्या है, they will also identify the hotspot for the animal-human conflict. जहाँ पे भी कोई particular hotspot है, जहाँ पे there is a lot of animals और human की conflict हो रही है, वहाँ पे वो identification करेंगे and with the identification they will be able to mitigate the impact also. Along with this, the state has also been, जो आपका forest area है जहाँ पे उन्होंने samples को collect किया है, count किया है, वहाँ पे forest cover जो है that is divided into grids of 5 to 5 kilometer. So that means this whole study जो होगी that will be based on the basis of your satellite images. Along with this, आपका जो walking trails हैं they are also documented and around आपके जो 4 teams हैं which is comprising 2 members, each 0 on a designated location from the 4 different directions. वो भी क्या है आपका identify करेंगे the animals जहाँ पे आपके एक fixing आपका जो moving cameras will be there. So उससे क्या है, जो identification होगी, tracking होगी, count होगा, that will be very very easy. Along with this, if we see कि क्या reasons हैं जिसके कारण आपका जो conflict है वो increase हो गया है humans and wild animals में. In any case, you can take in any example of your biodiversity loss. वहाँ पे ये बहुत ही common reasons देखने को मिलते हैं. So in the case of leopard also, this is implemented. The first reason ये है, that is your fragmentation of the forest land. So that means this is the major आपका reason है जहाँ पे आपके conflict जो है humans और आपके wild animals में increase हो गए हैं. So yes, animals जो हैं वो encounter कर रहे हैं humans को while moving from one forest patch to another, because of which आपका क्या है, इनका number जो है बहुत drastically क्या हो रहा है, reduce हो रहा है. Along with this, the Geological Survey of India के जो scientists हैं they also said कि जो density है prey species की, like your pheasants, mountain goat, wild boar, ये सारे और barking deer हैं, इनका number काफी decline हो गया है because of your hunting, poaching and forcing wild animals. तो जिसके कारण क्या हो रहा है, they have to, जो आपके इनके ऊपर dependent हैं, they have to go into nearby human settlement in search of your dogs and other domestic animals. So because of which आपकी जो density of the prey species है, जो उनका food है, that has also declined. So because of which they were compelled कि they are entering into the human settlement. जिसके कारण आपका human और animal का जो conflict है that has increased. So अगर ये सब चीजें हैं, so in order to eliminate, there is a need कि हमारे पास एक separate wildlife wing हो, especially when we talk about your Himachal Pradesh. Why is it so? Because the forest division जो है that is only performing your territorial activities, that is related to the conservation and processing of the forest wood. So that means जो उनका issue है regarding of the wildlife वो उनकी less priority है. So that's why there is a need कि एक dedicated वाइल्ड विंग हो जो स्पेसिफिकली वाइल्ड लाइफ कंजर्वेशन के लिए, उनकी सस्टेनेबिलिटी के लिए, उनके जो आपकी प्रे है उनके मिटिगेशन के लिए क्या है वो डेडिकेटली क्या वर्क करे. सो दैट मीन्स एक सेपरेट वाइल्ड लाइफ की विंग जो है दैट इज रिक्वायर्ड व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट योर हिमाचल प्रदेश. सो दिस इज अबाउट योर सेंसस ऑफ द लेपर्ड जो आपका ऊना डिस्ट्रिक्ट में हुआ है. नेक्स्ट थिंग व्हिच वाज इन द न्यूज दैट इज जो हिमाचल प्रदेश है दैट पोस्ट मॉनसून रेन डेफिसिट ऑफ 23%. सो यस, जो आपका मॉनसून, जो आपका पोस्ट मॉनसून सीजनल रेनफॉल है वो डिक्लाइन हुई है हिमाचल प्रदेश में एज कम्पेयर टू द लास्ट ईयर. और ये जो है दैट इज अकॉर्डिंग टू द इंडियन मेट्रोलॉजिकल डिपार्टमेंट. सो डाटा क्या बोलता है कि स्टेट हैज रिसीव्ड 63.9 mm ऑफ द रेनफॉल ड्यूरिंग द पोस्ट मॉनसून पीरियड इन 2022, जबकि आपका नॉर्मल 82.9 mm with the 23% departure. So that means it has declined. Along with this, जो आपका spell of the 5.1 centimeter of the snowfall जो आपकी रिपोर्ट की गई है that is in the Hansa in Lahaul Spiti district on the October 10, while जो आपके हमीरपुर है, बिलासपुर है, ऊना डिस्ट्रिक्ट है, they also hit it by your cold wave. So that means such kind of the variability can be seen during the monsoon also, and yes, post monsoon also. तो जो आपका रेनफॉल है उसमें डेफिसिट देखने को मिला है, दैट इज ऑफ द 23%. सो दिस इज अबाउट योर रिलेटेड टू सर्टेन मॉनसून ऑल्सो, हाउ इट इज इम्पैक्टिंग व्हेन इट कम्स टू योर हिमाचल प्रदेश. नेक्स्ट, द IIT मंडी assistant professor, she bags the young scientist award. Very important. जो आपका नेशनल एकेडमी ऑफ साइंस है ऑफ इंडिया, it has awarded the NASI Platinum Jubilee Young Scientist Award 2022. और ये किसको दिया गया है? That is your Dr. Garima Agarwal. She is the faculty member at the Indian Institute of Technology, that is your IIT Mandi. And yes, she is the professor of the School of the Chemical Sciences in the IIT Mandi. So ये जो है इनको chemical science की category में ये award दिया गया है. Name is important. And yes, इसमें medal, citation and rupees 25,000 is given to or awarded to Dr. Garima Agarwal. Along with this, when we talk about this particular award, तो mostly ये institute होता है to recognize promise, creativity and excellence among the young scientists. चाहे वो Indian है, चाहे आपके overseas citizens हैं of India, और जिनकी age below 35 years है, they are all eligible for this particular award. That is your NASI Platinum Jubilee Young Scientist Award. तो ये IIT मंडी की जो आपकी प्रोफेसर है, that is assistant professor Dr. Garima Agarwal को क्या है, ये award दिया गया है. And yes, she has contributed a lot in the branch of the science and technology on the basis of the work which is recognized out in India. So she was conferred with this particular award. Next thing which was in the news, that is your Central University of the Himachal Pradesh signs a memorandum of understanding with the US Institute. So yes, जो आपकी Central University है हिमाचल प्रदेश, which is located in Dharamshala, it has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Indian University Pennsylvania USA. So IUP के साथ इन्होंने एक memorandum of understanding sign किया है. So इस partnership के अंदर क्या है, they both universities, they will focus on their academic and research collaboration between the two universities. Along with this, yes, बहुत से आपके collaborative research projects ये collaboratively ये करेंगे. Along with this, जो main theme होगी जहाँ पे they will focus, तो जो universities हैं उन्होंने identify किए हैं कुछ vital themes जो कौन कौन सी field में होगी, like in the place of your science, tourism, public policy, teacher education, management, journalism and media. So this is very important. जो आपकी Central University है हिमाचल प्रदेश, उसने USA की University India University Pennsylvania के साथ क्या है memorandum of understanding जो है sign किया है. So this is important. Next thing, that is your food processing unit for stone lead. So that means आपका जो foundation stone है of the World Bank funded food, that is your fruit processing center जो है, that has been led at the Behar Bittal village, जो कि आपका कहाँ पे located है, division में. So this is very very important. Around 1.65 crore जो है that will be spent on the center under the Himachal Pradesh Horticulture Development Project. तो यहाँ पे क्या है, ये जो center होगा that will process various dragon fruit से लेके आपके aloe vera से लेके figs and stevia, so सारे क्या है आपका जितना भी है fruit की processing center जो है that has been opened at the So this is about your February 2023 current affairs. So this we had already covered your 2022 current affair also, and yes, as I keep on reiterating just same thing, that your current affairs plays a very very crucial role when it comes to your preliminary examination or your mains examination also. So this is all about today's session, so stay tuned and connected. Thank you.